Have you ever considered marrying Japanese women?
Yes. Yes, I did. I did thought of it.
Have you dated Japanese girl?
Yeah, I dated initially for some time. Yeah, so I had a couple of experience, but not much. Not yeah.
Have you found any cultural difference, any cultural challenge?
There is cultural challenge. Means I would say not. Not much, because there are something which is like I would not say culture difference, but I don't see much, to be honest.
I think nowadays international marriage between Japan and India is getting common, because your foreign minister married Japanese women. The Miss Japan 2016 half Japanese, half Indian.
Priyanka Yoshikawa.
So I'm wondering.
It's nothing related to any specific country, right? So as long as you are get along with a person, so I think country doesn't matter.
International marriage have, I think, challenges sometimes. So what kind of challenge would you expect if you get married to Japanese?
There can be many challenges, right? I think there can be challenges in general thought process of both of the individuals, because Indians are a bit like the Indians who have lived in India, who have brought up in India, their mentality is different, and same goes for the Japanese girl. One thing can be is the cultural customs. That is one thing, and the type of food we eat, because for us in the Hindu culture we have a bit different. We have different rules. Like in this month we can't eat non-veg. In this month we can. So there are a lot of things, and our culture is a bit complex to understand. And I think same goes with the Japanese culture as well. But yeah, these can be a few challenges. Other thing can be with the language, right? So yeah, I think these can be a few challenges.
国際結婚についてどう思いますか？
文化的にはだいぶ違うかなと思うんですよ。結婚したら、インドだと、お父さんとお母さんとずっといたり、
インドではお父さんお母さんと同居するのが多いわけですか？
そうですね。最近はちょっと変わったんですけど、昔はずっと女性、男性の家にはいるということなんですけど、女性が結婚して、男性の家には連れていくということなんですね。
じゃあ結婚した奥さんは男性の家に住んで、その男性の両親も一緒に住むことが多いという感じですか？そうですね。昔はそういう感じなんですよ。今もちょっと同じなんですけど、でも両親は田舎のところに住んでるから、男性と女性は町で仕事をしたりするから、何か別れて、別の家には住んでたりはするんですね。なるほど。はい。 What kind of cultural challenges do you expect if Indian people marry Japanese girls?
It's just very different culture than to Japan, right? I think Indian families are a lot more involved with their kids' lives and so on. So it's probably difficult for someone who's Japanese to come in and be used to all of that. But it could be interesting, I think.
Do you think international marriage between Japanese and Indian, are there any obstacle there?
I don't think there should be any problem, because both cultures are very, very similar, because they respect elders. They now it's changing, but earlier they have the family values. They respect elders. They are polite. They respect everyone. They respect each other. So I think there shouldn't be any problem, because time is changing, but with that our perspective is also changing. So I think cross-cultural marriages should be okay. I think should be okay.
So what do you think about international marriage between Japan and India?
If someone want to live permanently in Japan and they want to have different lifestyle, then of course they can marry a Japanese girl. If some Indian, they don't mind about that culture difference, they can easily marry a Japanese girl. There are a lot of difference between Indian culture and Japanese culture. So maybe it's very hard to adapt each other.
So what kind of difference have you found in Japan?
Maybe lifestyle I'm saying, like the country, like how you are living in Japan is totally different how you are living in India, okay, because of the safety and then climate and then rules in Japan. Okay, maybe it is very safe to live in Japan. Maybe in India, maybe due to population, and so something cannot be controlled. So it's very hard to follow such safety rules in India. I mean, what I am trying to say is like Japanese women mostly prefer to live in Japan, so they don't like to stay in India. Is my opinion. And culture-wise difference is like India has lot of religion and lot of festivals. Each state differs in that cultural events, right? So, but in Japan, not so much difference in the cultures. Okay, so throughout the Japan, from the top to bottom, same culture, like same festivals and everything, but in India it's totally different, like
really? Depending on the area.
Yeah, it's different, like because languages.
Language is also different.
One more thing is like Japanese, they don't know the languages in India. So she cannot adopt the family, right? Once she get married Indian guy, so she cannot adapt to that Indian family's vocals, like they don't understand what they're speaking. And some manners to be followed in India, like the girl means like she need to be she need to dress in the formal way, and she need to mingle with the family members like that. She need to give respect to their father-in-law and mother-in-law and their family, like that. It's not a compulsory, but it's just a expectation. Of course, if Japanese woman who is marrying Indian guy really love that guy, so of course she will adapt, I think, to the Indian culture. Other same vice versa for Indian guy also. If the guy loves Japanese woman, then he also need to adapt for the Japanese culture and everything.
So what do you think about international marriage? For example, your kids are going to marry Japanese man or woman.
My kid is only 1.5 years old.
Yeah, of course. So now Japan is facing the population decrease, as you may know. Yes, but Indian population is growing.
I'm sure that will be very fun. Cross culture, like Indian men or women and Japanese men or women, they may learn a lot about languages and culture. It will be good, I think.